Hey everybody, this is Kira from Dance for Anime. There's a couple of things I want to address in my little solo argument here. And first of all, being the presentation of some people in our society today. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm messing with how you dress. And it's only because I figured out a couple of things and they really bother me, and I think that a lot of people in our society need to know this stuff. The very first thing I'm going to rant on is men who have their pants hanging below their butts. Yes, you. Do you know where that comes from? A lot of you were probably saying, oh, it's a style, it's a style. Everybody in the videos are doing it. I'll tell you where it comes from. In jail, when your pants are below your butt, that means that you are free and willing to be somebody's bitch. Yeah, I said it. You are willing to be another man's bitch. It's not a cool thing. It's a fairly embarrassing thing and quite annoying in my sense to see these men walking around in jerseys, and yet you see this much of their boxers before you see their pants with a belt cinched around their legs. And that's what makes it so difficult for y'all to walk properly. Me, I cannot walk properly myself, but I have a reason for it. I have cerebral palsy. A physical disability that hinders my ability to walk. Pull your pants up. Wear pants that fit. I understand you may like baggy pants. They give you more room. It lets more air through. I understand that. I like baggy pants myself. But wear them. You can still wear baggy pants and have them above your waist and still be perfectly fine. I do not need to know what color every man's underwear is. I don't care. Unless I'm with you, I don't need to know that shit. Okay? Thank you. Another fashion faux pas in my eyes, and I am not a fashion expert. I will be the first to tell you. You see that I look like 10 tons of shit right now. But the second thing I want to mess with is the guys that decide wearing skin-tight jeans is a good fashion thing. It's not. If you don't like wearing really baggy pants, that's fine. But don't wear a pair of pants where I can see all your junk. That's very disgusting and annoying. Wear pants that fit at the least. Don't go too tight. And don't have your pants off behind your knees. It's not cute. The next thing I want to talk to all of you about is the workforce. Everyone who goes in to an interview looking ghetto fabulous and hood and then complain that they did not get the job. You may have all the qualifications for a job that you apply for, but if you do not present yourself properly in the interview, it is likely that they will not hire you. Yes, I said it. It's the truth. An interview for a job is like an audition to a play. You have to present yourself professionally and show that you do have the skills to do what you need to do. I am sick and I am tired of hearing, no one will hire me. I have all these qualifications, but no one will hire me. I asked them, how did you dress to your interview? Oh, I dressed just how I am now. They're in baggy pants, a ball cap, and a jersey. when the job they applied for is for a publishing company or an electronics firm or something like that. You may have the skills, but you also need to dress the part. Thirdly, drama. Drama. And this is just all out drama. And I'm going to say a couple of examples of what's been going on around me to let y'all know, to give y'all an example of what I'm going to be complaining about. Now, we all know, okay, some of us know, in Colorado, DHS is a motherfucker. DHS, if somebody calls, that anonymously calls them and says, you might be beating your kids, even if you aren't, they will be on your ass. The reason why? Colorado has been cited by the government because they have not been doing their job correctly. Because kids have been dying from staying in very hostile situations. So, DHS will be on you. And you have to prove to them that you are a good parent. I'm a babysitter. And I don't condone child abuse. But what I do condone is discipline. It is not beating your kid if you give them a whooping. There's a difference. Beating your kid implies that you beat the crap out of them, like kicking and punching them. A whooping just implies their head went to their butt and you just beat it up real quick to get it back to where it needs to be. You don't leave marks. You don't beat them into a corner. You don't wrap them up in duct tape and throw them in the shower. You give them a whooping if they did something bad. And I mean something worthy of it. Like, I don't know, sneaking out of the house in the middle of the night when they're only 12 years old. Catching them with a boy when they're only about that age too. In, like, their bed or hell, your bed. I've heard stories. It does get this bad. And yet, some parents are like, oh no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to let it alone. We're just going to tell them no and they'll stop. No. By doing that, by not punishing your kids, you're not showing them that stuff won't fly. My mother, to be honest, she never did whoop me. She thumped the hell out of my ass, though. Every time I did something that was not right, like, oh, I don't know, going farther than she told me to, going on to the next block when she said, stay where I can see you, leaving the gate at 5 years old when you know you're supposed to stay in the yard. I'm not saying beat your kids, but I'm telling you, show them that you are the parent. Don't become their friends. You are the parent. It is your job. It is your job to discipline them, to make them productive members of society. It starts when they are little. It starts when they are small. You have to get it in their head that things do not fly in the real world. You know, I've said all this stuff, and I'm just hoping that somebody will listen to the opinion. You do not have to agree with me. This is just the ranting of a 19-year-old that is a sophomore in college and working her ass off to stay in. But I'm hoping somebody will at least listen and think about what I said here today. Because as a society, America is falling flat. We are not pushing ourselves. And that is what we need to do. We need more engineers. We need more doctors. We need all of these people. And there's so much potential in this country, and I've seen it. In the state of Colorado alone, I've seen so many talented people that just won't push themselves. Do not fall flat on this. And please just think about it.